Now I'm going to go over the signs that were used in the dialogue. For feel, you take your middle finger and you go up the chest if you're talking about, like, I feel, but if you want to do how somebody else feels or the person you're signing to, how they feel, you do it multiple times. The plus sign after the sign feel means to repeat the sign. To express the appropriate non-manual signals, you would tilt your head forward and squeeze your eyebrows together. In response to the question feel plus you, a simple sentence following the subject, verb, adverb sentence structure can be used to get the following sentence. It is not necessary to sign the subject and the verb when responding to a question about how you feel. Because the question is directed at you, you can just simply respond to the question about how you feel, like in the following example. Now we're going to be going over the 40 different signs to show how you feel. I'm going to be looking in my book for this part because I just don't want to forget anything and I haven't mastered all the signs yet. Okay, so for the first sign, hungry, we use that in the video. It's a C shape and you just go from your midsection down to your stomach. And it also means famished, passion, and starved. Satisfied, you take two hands and you bring them to your chest. That also means appease, content, or satisfaction. So basically all the same thing. Angry, two C's, and you bring them upward. Angry. And that means anger, fury, rage, and wrath. Ashamed, you take your hand like this and you just bring it out. So ashamed. And that also means shame. Bad, you take your hand and you bring it down. It's almost like good, except good is palm facing up and you hit your other hand, so bad. It also means naughty. Bored, you take your finger and you bring it around and back to your nose, so bored. Cold is you take two fists and you bring them together and you kind of shake with it. It also means winter and chilly. Comfortable, you take both hands and you just kind of brush both off, so comfortable. That also means convenient. Crazy, like that, take your finger and go in a circle around your head. It also means daft or lunatic. Depressed, you take your hands like this and you just bring them down and out. So depressed. That also means despondent and downcast. Discouraged, you take your middle finger and you go to your chest and you bring them down. So discouraged. That also means devastated. Dumb, you take your fist and you bring it to your head. So dumb. That also means dolt, idiot, moron, oaf, or stupid. Embarrassed, you take both your hands and you go in towards your face in circles, so embarrassed. And it also means flustered or humiliated. Enthusiastic, you bring two hands and you go out and then back in, so enthusiastic. And that also means eager, zeal, and motivated. Excited, you take your middle fingers and you bring them up towards your face, I guess, so upward in circles. That also means agitated, ecstatic, exciting, and thrilled. Frustrated, you take two hands and you go back and forth. So frustrated. It also means frustrate or frustration. Funny is you take two fingers and you lightly brush your nose. This can also mean strange if you do it in one motion, so strange, and you kind of hold it out, strange. And funny, you do it multiple times, so funny. It also means humor. Happy, you take both hands and you pat your chest upward in circles. Happy. That also means glad or enjoy, and you usually do that multiple times. Hot, you do kind of a C shape or just cover your mouth and you bring it down. So hot, and you bring it down to a C shape. So hot. Humble, you kind of do a little pointer finger to your mouth, and then you bring it below, and you change your hand shape. So humble. It also means meek, modest, or unamusing, or unassuming. Sorry. Jealous, you take your pinky. If you remember from the alphabet, it's a J. So you're gonna go like this. You're gonna take your pinky and make a J around your mouth. So jealous. It also means envious. Lazy, you're gonna make an L shape from the alphabet, and you're gonna tap like your shoulder. So lazy. Lonely, you do kind of an L shape, and you go from your mouth, and you wrap it around in a circle and then back to your mouth. So lonely. It also means lonesome. Lousy, you do this kind of hand shape, and you bring it from your nose and down. So nose, out, down. Lousy. Lucky, you take your middle finger, you go to your mouth, bring it around, and then down. So lucky. That also means fortuitous or fortunate. Mad, you take your hand and you go like this and you scrunch it away from your face. So mad. That also means angry, cross, or grouchy. Sad, you take two hands and you just brush your face downward. So sad. It also means small, dreary, gloomy, morose, or sorrowful or unfortunate. Scared, you take two fists and you bring them inward and bring them out. So scared. It also means afraid or frightened. Shocked, you bring your finger down, or sorry, you bring your finger down and then you open your hands and kind of shake them. So shocked. It also means astounded, horrified, or startled. Shy is kind of like ashamed, except you take a fist and then bring your hand around. So shy also means bashful and timid. Sleepy, bring your hand and you go like this. So sleepy. So, you take a 5 and you just kind of shake it. Fair means also fair. Strange, you take a C and you go around to the other side. So strange. It also means bizarre, odd, peculiar, and unusual. Terrible, you flick your fingers like terrible. Also means appalling, awful, dreadful, frightful, or horrible. Terrific, you take two hands and you go 1, 2. So you bring it up. It also means excellent, fabulous, fantastic, great, marvelous, super, or wonderful. Thirsty, you take your finger and you bring it down in your throat. Thirsty. It also means thirst. Tired, you take two thumbs and you bring them down like that. So tired. It also means exhausted or fatigued. And lastly, warm, you take your hand like this and you bring it out. So warm. That's it for this video. There's not really a practice to go along with this, so just go back to the dialogue and work it out with a partner or work it out by yourself. Just replace the word satisfied and hungry with some words that we learned in this video. This is the most packed lesson that I've come along in the book. The other ones aren't as long, they're just like the ones that we've done previously with the dialogues and learning a couple of times. The most packed lesson I've come to besides this one is the numbers. ASL numbers are actually pretty hard, but we'll get to that soon. If you guys could go down and comment on anything you want me to improve on in my videos or what you liked about my videos, or you could just like the video, or you could subscribe. Thanks guys.